Hey, what's up? I just thought I will make a quick video on a topic that is worrying a lot of people, a lot of new game developers, and that's the topic of the emerging AI. Here's the pattern that I have been seeing in the industry. There's a lot of layoffs, okay? I'm getting quite a few emails of people who have been fired from their own studios, and they find it hard to find a new job in the industry. Or from people who just finished studying game development, whatever it is, like a degree or something, and they don't find a job, or even they are already afraid before starting to search for one. And we also see the trend of AI replacing or complementing developers, whether it's helping or complementing. That's up to the person, judging this. The truth is that it's doing both. So far, it's mostly about complementing the skills of developers, but I really believe in not such a long distant future. I'm talking about a year, maybe two. And it's not that we are not going to see anything until then. We are still seeing a lot of improvements, and they are really exponential. Okay. I think it's just a matter of time, and not too much, like I said, that people will be mostly replaced. Not fully, obviously, but before, when you needed a team of 50, now maybe you will need a team of 14. In a few months, a team of 30. In a few more months, a team of 20, and so on, so on, so on. So it will never become zero, all right? But it will become substantially smaller teams. Why? Because there will be no need for so much human capital in the game development industry. This is a bit of philosophy, I guess, but it has such a big impact on you guys and also on me. Okay, as you know, I run a consulting business. I help game studios optimize their games performance, and I also offer a specialized expert development, development of high performance systems and all of these things. Okay, and that's also going to impact me in a good, in a bad way, both. So I see a lot of these worries and fears, and I think honestly they are very well justified. This video is not really about me saying everybody will be replaced by AI, this is such a doom, everybody will be hungry. Not so much that, it's really what I really think about where this is going. Like I said, I expect, and I already see, exponential growth in automation capabilities in terms of AI. I see this a lot in apps. You can already do apps even if you are not an app developer or a programmer. Okay, and games is still going in this direction. Really, it is lagging a bit behind because it's much more complex. But complexity will be tackled with this amount of time. I really believe so. So, talking really about you, I don't know, obviously, you personally, but I know people, I know students, I know colleagues. I have a big network. And I have noticed that pattern, a bit of uncertainty and fear. Like I said, very well justified. Students who just finished studying game development, okay, here in Spain we also have official degrees about that, don't know what to do. Hell, I didn't even know what to do back then, maybe 20 years ago or something like that, 20 something, time flies. How to get my foot in the industry, and now it's even harder. Why? Because the trend is there. AI will slowly replace juniors and then slowly replace intermediates and then slowly replace seniors. What can you do if you're a student? What can you do if you are a junior developer? What can you do if you are intermediate and senior? That's a really good question to pose, and I don't have the definite answer to that. Also because I do not predict the future. I just have my own opinions and based on data, but I could still be wrong, obviously. This is just my take, in case you care about it. So it will be a rough time for human capital. That's my prediction. Everything I'm going to say here is my prediction. It's going to be rough. Okay? We will not need as many developers in the future. It's already in the present, but okay, let's assume just in the future. It's going to be rough for job seekers. All right? Hi, Coco. And I think it makes sense just from what I told you, right? From things I see happening in other sectors. Like everybody can just make an app. No need to be a programmer anymore. I have seen this and I see this more and more often. Even producers or project managers or product leads, they just often don't need developers. And it's not perfect yet, obviously, far away from being perfect. But we're getting there and the games will get there. So, like I said, I don't have a perfect answer what to do, but I think if you get anything from this video, one thing will be critical is that you learn how to coexist with AI. All right, whether you like it or not. I totally get the frustration against AI. For me, AI is really about helping you, helping me automate stuff, make things easier, but it's not really about replacing people fully. Okay, I think it's very important to still have human essence in what you ship. Yes, AI will be able to make an end-to-end game eventually without your intervention. But I think humanity is critical. We humans have evolved to have desire for social connection, for empathy, and for trust, for storytelling, and for sharing vulnerabilities, human things. AI can mimic those, but the moment you know it's just AI, you don't like it. You don't feel understood. Somebody tells you they understand you, but they don't. It's just language mimicking patterns. And that's not enough. The moment you know that, the magic is lost, right? So it's an interesting topic because sometimes I like games just for the mechanics, and I think I wouldn't mind playing an AI game, even entirely or 95% made with AI, if it's just for the mechanics. But a big portion of the games that I liked is because the humanity of these games. You know, when you know that there is a developer behind that who put out of effort and love into that, and you see it through it. All right, that part of humanity I think will be always critical, and AI will never be able to replace that. We humans evolved to detect this, and I believe this is why we see so much hate for AI in general. All right, like I said, you should learn how to coexist with AI, how to leverage AI in your day-to-day. And now here's the thing, you can decide how much you want AI to be in your life, but it will be in your life. Whether you still want to do things by hand in game development, that's up to you. Whether you want to draw these pixels manually, up to you. You can have that automated by AI, or you can decide you want to do it yourself because you love it, or you hate, you love art and you do it because you love it. totally good. Or maybe you don't want it at all. You don't like art, or you are lazy, or whatever. You have AI do it for you. Also good. It's up to you to decide how much AI you will use in your game development journey. But if you want to have more success in terms of career, in terms of finding jobs and professional opportunities, my bet is that it's safer to really learn and leverage AI, or at least know how to do that. That's my take. Obviously, there will be niche cases where some people will obviously thrive without AI. Totally cool. Totally, I see that. However, we need to be realistic. We are facing an industry that is somehow declining, right? It's been already a few years that it's been rough. They want to spend less money and make more gains, right? Make more income. And AI does that. And AI will only do this better and better. You can think that's sad, or you can think you can also feel scared about it. Totally understandable. But my job here is to give you my opinion. Opinion that is based on what I see in the industry, what I experience myself, what I experience through colleagues, through my students. Because yes, I have people, collaborating with me, and I have students learning from me, and I have clients whom I work with, and that's just my experience. You don't need to feel obliged to do anything, obviously, of what I'm saying. It's just free advice. I have been seeing this pattern already for a while, all right? Like I said, gaming is just lagging behind, but will catch up. It's catching up so quickly. That's why in the Unity Performance Task Force, we have been working on teaching you guys how to leverage AI the way we see that is the long-term way of doing things. This is not really a promotional video, but I think it genuinely will help you. All right. So if you want to have a look at the membership, just go there. It's the Unity Performance Task Force, and we do a lot of good stuff. Yeah, we focus a lot, most of this on the performance side of things. But you need to remember that performance also mostly depends on you, right? I'm not talking just about the frame rate or the loading time. Those are critical business things as well, right? For revenue and all that stuff. I talked a lot about this already. But you being a high performance developer is also something I care deeply about. So much that I have dedicated, I don't know, the last 4 or 5 modules just on this matter. And no, it's not really about, hey, I want to be lazy, I want to make money, I want to have something just do games for me. No. It's about empowering you to stay in the industry, to stay relevant, right? So honestly, whatever position you are in, student, junior, intermediate, senior, lead, even producer, my really suggestion, right? Totally uninterested. I'm actually doing this video like totally for free and don't expect anything about it. If anything, people will comment on this and hate or like it, whatever. It's totally fine for me. That's really my suggestion for you. Whatever position you are in, learn how to leverage AI, and then you decide the degree of autonomy or involvement you want AI to be with you in. Does it make sense? And remember that humanity will still be needed. Humans have evolved to look for humanity. We survived through social connections, and you don't feel that with AI. Yes, there is some people, some weirdos. Okay, not weirdos, but it's not the common thing, right? That they like to have their own AI girlfriends. But that's another matter. I don't think that will be a long-lasting fulfillment either. You will need still humanity. You need still to offer humanity in social stuff, social connections, yes, social values in your games. And that's something AI will not do. Never. Never. It's just not human. Right? People will see through it. So that's why you will still be needed in the games industry. But now you need to learn how to navigate this transition time, these obstacles. Because yes, it's gonna be rough, and it is rough. Okay, I obviously don't show you stuff or emails that I get, but it's rough. Okay, and it's only going to get rougher. That's my way of telling you, like, how do I think about this, and how, in my opinion, you should be preparing for this transition time. Don't think I need to say anything else. You know, it's a bit of an improvised video. I know it's been a while, but you know, seeing all these emails, like, bits of a trigger for me, like a wake-up call. I would just want to help you guys and give you some advice. Yeah, if you wanna, guys, have a look at the membership that we have and learn about AI and all of the things that I believe is going to be critical, have a look at the performancetaskforce.com. I think I will put it in the description, but otherwise not too hard to find. All right. And with this, I really hope that you strive in this industry, and I'm sure you will if you just follow what I said. All right. That's what I'm doing, because what I preach is what I do, and it's not that this thing is not affecting me. All right. Yes, I still have a lot of clients, more than I can handle. Yes, I have a lot of students who learn from me and have been with me for already, I don't know, 5 years, which is crazy. But these things, like I said, I teach and I do as I preach. And this is the next thing, and I hope that you are ready. All right, if you have questions or comments, just write here on the YouTube video or whatever. Send me an email or just join the Discord channel. Happy to have a chat about this stuff, or even to make another video if you feel like there is something else you would like to know. Obviously, just my predictions based on what I see. I'm not making claims, right? But between you and me, it's gonna happen. So get yourself ready. Hope you have a good day and a good weekend. Here's Friday in Spain. Very nice weather. And see you soon. Take care.